There are three formulas in computing for the total amount of duties, taxes, and other charges due to the government. The first formula is FOB plus insurance plus freight plus other charges if any equals the table value in dollar times exchange rate equals the table value in peso times rate of duty equals customs duty. The second formula is the table value, customs duty, bank charge, brokerage fee, wharfage due, arrastre charges, import processing fee, plus customs documentary stamp is equal to total landed cost times 0.12 VAT rate equals value added tax. Third formula is customs duty, value added tax, import processing fee, customs documentary stamp, excise tax if any, special duties if any, plus container security fee if containerized is equal to total amount due to the government minus advance deposit if any equals net amount payable to the government.
The FOB or FCA value is equals to 50,000. And add the judiciable insurance and judiciable freight. Judiciable insurance is equals to 1,000. The judiciable freight is equals to 15,000. And the total judiciable value in dollar or the foreign currency is equals to 66,000. And multiplied by the exchange rate is equals to 0.03. And the judiciable value in peso is equals to 1,980. And multiplied by the rate of duty is equals to 0.02. And the total customs duty is equals to 39.6. And to get the total landed cost, we need to add the following: the brokerage fee and the customs documentary stamp. The brokerage fee is equals to 700 pesos. The customs documentary stamp is equals to 30 pesos. And the total landed cost is equals to 2,749.6. And add the excise tax. Excise tax is equals to 0.2. Value added tax or VAT is equals to 2,749.62. And multiplied by the VAT rate is equals to 12%. And the value added tax is equals to 329.95. And to get the total amount of due to the government, we need to add the customs duty, value added tax, excise tax, and the customs documentary stamp. And the customs duty is equals to 39.6, and the value added tax is equals to 329.95, and the excise tax is equals to 0.02, and the customs documentary stamp is equals to 30 pesos. And the total amount of due to the government is equals to 399.57.
Okay, I understand. Oh, there you are. Today, we'll tackle about tariff conversion. What is tariff conversion? Tariff is the duty or tax to be paid. Conversion is the process of converting. So the tariff conversion is the process of converting duty or tax to be paid. These are the kinds of tariff conversion factors: the weight, the measurement, the quantity, the volume, the 20-footer equivalent unit, the revenue ton, and the chargeable. So, that are the tariff conversion factors. And how about the conversion units? Weight, measurement, quantity, and volume. These are the tariff conversion factors you need to remember. You should remember it. And now, see you on the remaining tariff conversion factors.
Number 5. 20-footer equivalent unit for TEU. 1 TEU is equals to 1 by 20 van, and 2 TEU is equals to 1 by 40 van. Number 6. Revenue ton per CMO 41-2015. First, if only weight is given and there is no volume, 1 revenue ton is equals to 1 metric ton. And second, if weight and volume are both given, 1 revenue ton is equals to total metric ton versus total cubic meter, and whichever is higher between the two. 7. Chargeable weight. Chargeable weight is equals to actual gross weight versus volumetric weight, and whichever is higher between the two. Volumetric weight per IATA cargo tariff. Weight 1 is equals to length times weight times height 4 inches all over 366 cubic inches per kilogram. Volumetric weight 2 is equals to length times weight times height 4 centimeters all over 6,000 cubic centimeters per kilogram. Volumetric weight 3 is equals to length times weight times height 4 meters all over 0.006 cubic meters per kilogram.
In conversion of units, we have to follow the rule, which is the cancellation of units. It means that if the numerator and denominator has the same units, they cancel out each other. So these are the conversion of units: weight, measurement, quantity, and volume. Example in weight. How many ounces are there in 3 kg? 3 kg times pound over 0.4536 kg times 16 ounce over pound. Cancellation of units, the answer is 105.82 ounces. Measurement. If 1 meter is 1,000 millimeter and 1 kilometer is 1,000 meter, how many millimeters are there in 1 kilometer? Kilometer times 1,000 meter over kilometer times 1,000 millimeter over meter, cancellation of units is equals to 1 million millimeters. In quantity, how many pieces are there in 5 gross? 5 gross times 144 pieces over 1 gross. Cancellation of units is equals to 720 pieces. In volume, how many cubic feet are there in 4 cubic yard? 4 cubic yard times cubic yard over 27 cubic feet. Cancellation of units is equals to 108 cubic feet.
20-footer equivalent unit or TEU. 1 TEU is equals to 1 by 20 van and 2 TEUs is equals to 1 by 40 van. So here's my example. So here, the problem is asking for how many container can accommodate by 40 van. So that's why I came up with that solution. Revenue ton, for assessment purposes, see only. First rule, if the weight is given and there is no volume, 1 revenue ton is equals to 1 metric ton. Second rule, if weight and volume are both given, revenue ton is equals to total cubic meter versus total metric ton, whichever is higher. So here is my example. I use rule number 2 because weight and volume are both given. I also use the rule whichever is higher. That's why the answer is 17 cubic meter. Chargeable weight for air shipments only. Chargeable weight is equals to actual gross weight or volume weight, whichever is higher. The formula for chargeable weight per IATA cargo tariff. Here's my example. So I apply the volumetric 2 because the dimension is in cubic meter, and I also apply the whichever is higher rule.
This is just the beginning. This isn't the end. Let's get ready to learn more about CAD 210 or the Customs Validation System.